It's recording? Okay. Okay, Rosemary tagged me for this video. So I'm going to do my best. I've got another page down here with the questions written on it. So if you see me squinting, it's because I don't have my glasses on and it's at the bottom of the page. So here we go. What is the one thing that your significant others have said about you that annoys them, past and present, if any? Okay, well, that's pretty easy actually. I'm really big on the fine or whatever, whatever, whatever. You do what you want, whatever, fine. Oh, drives Dave mental. But to avoid an argument with the man I love, I get my point across, I guess, without actually being verbally combative with him. I'm fine, and he knows I'm cheesed, and that there'll be a price to pay later, but so that's probably the answer to that one. Name something that you have eaten and will never eat again. Easy peasy. Eel. I love sushi, and sometimes the sushi comes with eel on it or even smoked eel, and I hate it. Oh my God. I didn't think I'd like sushi. I do like sushi. I like oysters. I like just about every seafood under the sun. I find eel revolting. So I'm not ever going back there again. Tell about a self-inflicted accident. Okay, when I was 15, 16, at a high school dance. It was back, this is how old it was. It was back when, remember the Chinese slippers? The little cotton slippers with the simple plastic pad on the bottom that looked like Mary Jane's with the strap over the foot, but they were just made of cotton. They were super light and they were in style. And I went to a dance at a high school different from my own, and went to go to the washroom, which was down the hallway, and the hallway was empty when I was walking back, and I decided to plie all the way down the hallway. Plie, plie. I think that's what it's called. It's when, you know, kind of lunging, jumping, run kind of thing. And on one of the times I landed on the side of my foot and it went crunch and broke 2 bones in my foot. My parents had to come get me at the school. They were not impressed. My parents are not the kind that like when they don't know what to do when you hurt yourself. So, and then they just thought that it was, I just strained my foot. But over the course of the next few days, my foot turned black and blue and spread and like really dark purple black. And what it was, I had actually fractured the 2 last bones in my foot, my metatarpals. And they had bone spurs that were digging into the flesh of my foot as I walked. So it was cast city for me. So that was self-inflicted, I guess. Did you used to fight in school? If yes, tell us about one of the fights. I didn't really fight in school, but if someone attacked me, there wasn't any way I was taking that. So the very first time that I got into a fight was a girl named Wendy when I lived in Newfoundland, and we had moved from Ontario to Newfoundland, so we were mainlanders, and they were giving us a really hard time, and I was taking it because I was new, I was trying to fit in, and then I swung for her, and I knocked her glasses right off her face, but I didn't know how to fight, so my thumb was like, I made a fist like this, and when I hit, I went past her glasses and hit the side of the bus. This was on the bus that we had the fight. And my hand drove into the glass in the back of the bus and broke my thumb. So I guess that's self-inflicted accident number 2. But yeah, but I'm after it, you know what? That's all it took. It took me to clock her a few times for them to get it through their heads that I wasn't going to take any of that crap. So, um, what is something that gives you genuine peace of mind? Okay. The love my husband has for me. I have no doubt in my mind. I know you see women going, oh, he loves me. We're soulmates. We love each other. No, I don't believe in soulmate stuff because people change and things. I understand that people change. And I don't believe that there is just one person for everybody because sometimes things happen and people die. And I don't think that that means that you're going to be lonely for the rest of your life. But I am absolutely, utterly confident in the love that my husband has for me, with all the depths of his heart. So that gives me peace of mind. I don't have to worry. He could go and see strippers, and I know it would be okay. He could go and, there be a girl at work who's paying attention to him, and he'll come home and tell me about it. And then I go and put the fear of God into her. But yeah, no, that gives me genuine peace of mind. Um, what is a lie you told in the past to keep you out of trouble with your parents? So many, so many. I don't even know where to start with that one. Staunch Roman Catholics. My mom used to be a nun. My father's ultra conservative and extremely protective. And for me to lead some sort of a normal teenage life, I lied through my teeth. And truth be told, to this day, I don't think that either of them know who I really am. That's sad, but that was entirely self-preservative because I am a very different person than they are. Um, and in order for me to preserve myself, my id, if you want to call it that, that's what I needed to do. So that's what I did. What would be the worst way for someone to break up with you? The worst way for someone to break up with me would be not to break up with me and just let me think we were still going together, but everybody else knew not. So, and that happened to me with my relationship prior to Dave. He was seeing his old girlfriend and bringing her around to all our haunts, and hanging around with all our friends. And then less and less and less, he would take me. And nobody said anything. Not even the girlfriends of the guys that I hung out with. Nobody got me in the bathroom and quietly said, that he's seeing Sheila. Her name was Sheila. Nobody did. So when it finally all came to a head and I found out what was going on, I felt like an ass. That was the thing that made me maddest. Not that we split up, that he made me look like an idiot. And I think that is the worst way, making someone look like an idiot in front of other people to break up with them. I think that's the worst way. And what is your favorite thing to cook? If you can't cook, what do you love to have cooked for you? I love to cook. I adore cooking. I'm very experimental in my cooking. The thing that gives me the most satisfaction to make is homemade bread. And I have, the big wash basins that you get at the dollar store for washing dishes, and you put it in your sink. That's what I make my bread in. I make 6 loaves at a time. And today I just made what we call a rising of bread. And I made 5 white loaves, 1 cinnamon raisin loaf, and 6 jumbo Parker rolls. And that's what I did this morning before it got really hot. So that's my response. And anyone that I'm subscribed to, I'm tagging you Diva Tanya, especially because I never see it respond to any one of these tag videos. So I am challenging you, lady, but everyone else too, because we all get to need to know each other a little bit better. And it's fun. Okay, so thanks, Rosemary. Thanks for tagging me. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. As soon as I find off button on this thing.